Helena, how are you?
Maya, wonderful. How are you?
I'm very happy to see you. As always, you're one of my favorite people that I know from the legal profession. Like, there are a few people that are really a blessing. I thank God that I have met through this job, and you're certainly one of them because you are such a pleasure and such a fun person to know. I'm blessed to know you, and I'm very happy to have you as my guest on Law Break. How are you doing?
You are the nicest human being ever. You just made my day. I'm doing wonderful, doing very, very well. I am also blessed to call you a friend. You are equally as wonderful.
Well, thank you so much. And I'm very happy to have you here today because you have a very big announcement to make. I'm very excited for you and congratulations because you're doing
Thank
really
you.
well with your company. I know a lot of people are criminal lawyers and know you. Many of us order our transcripts from your company, Transcript Ontario. I have to say, whenever I want to get a transcript, since I know Transcript Ontario, I have no problem. I know where to go. This is my only go-to place. It's you, Helena. But your company now is expanding, and there's a
It
big
is.
announcement that you're making on Lawbreak. So, can you tell us what the announcement is?
Thank you so much for your hosting too. As soon as this happened, I thought of you right away and I thought, I need to tell Maya, like right away. I know she's going to be so happy for me. I was acquired by Trust Array Canada. So I have sold my business,
Hmm.
my transcription company, and now it is part of just a huge corporate company that deals with everything law. It's an e-discovery company, and you're going to love it. Like nothing will change. As for my clients, I guess the biggest thing that I've gotten like an email because I just made the announcement on Monday. But the biggest question, other than congratulations,
Yeah,
the biggest question was like, okay, what does that mean for me? Like, what do we do now?
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
what do I do? And nothing changes. So I just want to
You're still
emphasize
there,
that
right? You're
I'm
still
still
there.
here.
Yes.
I am now the director of transcription services. So I am still here. And you can always email me, you can always call me, text me, whatever. That doesn't change. Still the wonderful team that I had before. Um, Amanda's still with me. She was my amazing admin, and still is. The whole transcription team, I could never have done it without them. All the acts, all the audio video transcriptionists, everybody is still with me, and we're just expanding. We're just getting into mm, bigger and better legal services, and I think that that's important for my clients to know. My clients will be well taken care of, and you're going to get the same amazing work that you did with us, just more services if you need them. I
So,
always
yeah, no,
go
well,
ahead.
the
I'm
number
sorry. Go
one
ahead.
question that people will want to know is in terms of costs and pricing, is it still going to be the same? Let's say I want to order a transcript of a court proceeding. Do we pay more now because you were acquired by Trust Array, or is it the same pricing? Tell us about that.
Well, the government, like the Ministry of Attorney General, sets the prices, so it
Hmm.
stays the same.
Okay.
It's not changing. It's the only thing that's different for me is I will be going into an office. It's right in the financial district downtown Toronto. And it's equipped with so many more services for clients. So I used to have clients that would come to me and say, I need you to record a discovery, or I need you to be a court reporter on something. And although that is my background, so I came from that field, I don't do that anymore, or I didn't do that anymore. And rather than now sending them to different companies, or, sometimes I would try to swing it and do my best, but it's not like really where my forte lies. Um, Now we do it all. We have state-of-the-art facilities, amazing audio, just it'll blow you away.
More people on the team.
Tons more people,
Okay,
and they're
nice.
great people. They are wonderful, wonderful people that are efficient. They're good at what they do, and they take pride in what they do, and very professional. Yeah, so just a bigger array. of
Right.
things that you
Yeah.
can get done, right? Like you can get your discoveries done, you can get arbitrations done, you can get things done with us that you couldn't get done with me before. So, as far as just ordering transcripts or police videos or any kind of transcription work goes, we're still there, we're still doing it all. That
Same
is what I'm in
format,
charge of.
same way of communicating with
Same
you.
thing.
Like we can still reach out to you or to the company, same way.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
that's
I have a
important to
different
know.
email address now, but I do have my old one that will forward you to my new one.
Okay.
And, we're going to patch over that way, but I'm still there 24/7 pretty much and still doing what I do. So, and I am staying in on the transcript side. So like nothing will change in that regard. Like I
And
will be still there.
where are the offices located? Because you mentioned that there's a new office now and you're going to be more present in the office physically. So where is that
Right.
located, Helena?
The office is just gorgeous. It blew my mind
Yeah,
away. I just went the other day.
I can't wait to see
It's
it. Like,
It's at First Canadian Place, downtown Toronto. We do have several different offices around the world, so we can pretty much do Montreal. We can do anywhere. But where I'm physically located, I'm at 100 King Street West,
mhm.
and we are suite 5015. So we're on
That's
the
in
50th
Toronto. Yeah.
floor. Beautiful view. Again, beautiful facility. State of the art acoustics for me is so important because
Yeah.
if I don't
Of
hear
course, and it's
something,
really important. Yeah.
it is important because, like, when you're asking for a transcript, if sounds are muffled or indiscernible or what, it's just completely unacceptable. So,
Yeah.
this is just providing just that
Better
that doesn't happen,
technology.
right?
Yeah.
Better technology, like just better technology than I had for sure. And with a bigger team, we're able to get bigger, better things, right? So, I encourage all my clients to please come down for a tour, come and see. You're welcome anytime.
I
And the
can't
team
wait.
is
Like,
amazing.
I'm coming to
Yeah, I
Toronto
know.
soon.
I
And so I
booked you
can't
down.
wait to see, the new facility. And so just to go back a little bit though on the services, because you're still doing everything that you were doing, and you're adding more services now. And it seems like it's also more of the off the record type of services, right? Like in the sense that not just the court proceedings, you already cover all of that, like all court proceedings, OCJ, SCJ, that you already do, and we
We
all
already
know
do all
that.
that.
But now
Yep.
you're adding so discoveries, like board meetings, right? Or these kind of
Anything like that. Anything
negotiations,
correct. Anything that
mediation,
needs a mediator, that's
yeah,
right. Anything that needs a mediator, family law, LTB,
arbitration.
anything,
Wow.
immigration, like we do it all. And we're able to facilitate either in person. Sorry, I just had to plug my computer in. Thank you. Either in person meetings or Zoom meetings. So we have the facilities to do both. Like you'll see it on the 29th. It's gorgeous, like lovely.
That's really nice.
It's
Okay.
so exciting.
And so for people, again, if they want to get in touch, you said you're going to be having a new email address. Is there a website or if people want to know more information? Because so Transcript Ontario, does it still exist or is it gone now? It's Trust Array Canada.
It still exists
Okay.
and it's there up and running. Everything's fine. I'm not really sure. Again, this is something really brand new and I'm totally excited, but
Yeah.
we haven't even gotten there. Like, we're just so excited to be with each other and have this amazing team. So I'm going to tell you what their website is right now. It is trustarray.com. So
Mhm.
www.trust, TRUSTARRAY.com.
Okay.
And we have amazing people that those of us that have been with us for a long time, or all just those of us that are starting to be with us, they're recognizable names that have been in the industry for so long and that they've been so reputable in the industry, like Kim Neeson. She's coming to Lindsay Dupre, who was on the e-discovery side. Just it's going to be so good because you're going to get all these amazing people and it's like a one-stop shop. So it's not like, oh, who do I ask for this? Okay, do you do
Right.
this? Do you do that? We do everything. We do everything. Just let us know what you need. And Danny McQuay is an amazing person who's with our team as well. She's a rock star, can get anything done. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're just so, so excited to just start a new chapter. And for me, it's just been a huge blessing at a time that I really needed it.
Right,
I needed a team.
but Helena, can you tell us how did this happen? Like, what made you all of a sudden get into this where your company ha has been acquired? Like, what led to the acquisition by Trust Array?
So So years ago, I was approached by a company looking to acquire me. And that was the first I even thought that it like anybody would even care. Because before it was just me, then it became me and my admin Amanda and
Yeah,
just our transcriptionists. And I mean, everybody is so valuable to us that it was just like a little family team working together. Like it's like almost a mom and pop shop.
yeah,
We were all very close and but as we grew and we grew so fast, so quickly, I I just know how to transcribe. Like I'm not a business person, but I became a business person.
hmm,
And through learning and just I'm also a yes person. So if you need something done, Maya, what do you need? You want me to deliver something on Uber? I'll do it. Like what do you need, right? So just in the services that we provided before, our name just got out there and again so grateful. Like I can't even express, but um our name got out there and it became a lot on me, a lot on Amanda, who's the office admin. And she just, for all of us, it was great. And then it was always challenging us to do more, more, more. And it
yeah,
became to the point where, like, I didn't see my family anymore.
hmm,
Like, I mean, everybody says, how wonderful it is and what a great accomplishment. And I'm so proud of myself and I'm so proud of everybody that has been around me and my family that has like picked up the pieces. But I'm going to be honest, like they picked up the pieces for years. At Christmas, mom wasn't there. She was transcribing.
yeah,
And that's not even a joke.
yeah,
My kids are older now. They're 20 and 18. But like when my kids were, I would say like 13, for Christmas, all they wanted was for me to not work that day
yeah,
or their birthday to take the day off. And it's heartbreaking because you want to give that to them,
yeah,
but at the same time, now you're in a company and people rely on you and you can't do what the 13-year-old asks. You have to do what your clients want and what's best for the company. And the misconception too is, well, courts are down. So what are you doing?
yeah,
That is when you're a lawyer, like
yeah,
there's no downtime,
yeah,
like especially for people that are, it doesn't matter if you're in a huge firm or if you're a sole proprietor. Like as the money comes in, like you're afraid for your next one and your next
hmm,
one and your next
yeah,
one and you're hustling, right? So we had to maintain a standard and that standard set a while ago by default. And we had to maintain that. And I was just getting really burned out keeping
yeah.
it at this level. And then it got to the point where I started saying no to people and no to customers and turning clients away. And that killed me. And I didn't think
Yeah,
of selling it till that.
and we don't want that. Like I don't want you to say
No.
no, I don't have capacity for you because you're my go-to person. Like I
Oh,
honestly, I
thank you.
swear to God, like whenever I have a transcript before I knew you, Helena, it was such a nightmare for me. And I'm honest, I'm being honest here. It was such a nightmare for me to order a transcript because I didn't know who was really good and reliable. Like I've tried all kinds of people, but I was never really satisfied. I found the process was really painful. Like, and there's always these annoying forms that I couldn't, fill out. Once I found you, that's it. Like I stuck to you and you're like, so do not
Thank
leave.
you.
Like I know you, like it's a lot of work for you, but I'm glad that you have a lot of help and support now because I need you and I'm sure a lot of your clients need you. So I'm very happy to know that, like you're doing this and you're doing more and that you have the help and support and the equipment now, better equipment to do it.
Yeah. And that's exactly like, it's so funny because a lot of the client responses that I got was, congratulations, you're not leaving, are you?
Yeah.
And it's so flattering and I love it. I love it. But at the same time, I haven't been able to take a vacation like in
No, I
10 years
understand.
to go
Yeah.
somewhere without my laptop. And
Yeah.
as you can imagine, for me, working out of the Turks and Caicos, I was good with it, but my family wasn't. They were
Yeah.
like, "What? Like, are you not coming on this excursion? Are you talking to us?" And when I'm working, my headphones are in and I can't have you talking to me. So it'd be like, shh, go away, shh, go away. And they were just sick of it. So it's going to be nice to be able to take time off, to have a team that can help do that. And my team before, I just want to stress, my team before was amazing, but they were also at capacity.
Hmm.
They did as much as they could to offset me, sick days, whatever. Like they were fantastic. But they had their limits too. They're just people that are discovering as we're going.
Of
So
course,
it's
yeah.
nice to have a management team that is management heavy and can help get the work done and the way you want it done and the conversations you want done and all that. So that was nice. Um, and yeah, that's how it started was on acquiring from another company. And then Array displayed an interest and I fell in love with Array, Trust Array. Um, right away. I fell in love with the people, their work ethic, just how aligned we were at how what they were trying to do. And I became very excited very early on and fingers crossed, prayers, everything. And it just worked. So it was very organic and it went from not even thinking of selling to, oh my God, I might have a whole team that like
Better
can help me and
opportunities. Yeah.
my clients and
Yeah.
my
And
subcontractors and yeah, just better.
you're expanding the
Right.
services. Like you still
And I
do,
love that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you're still doing what you do, but you can also buy this company acquisition. You can also have more services. And like you said, instead of referring out your clients to other places or other companies to do the things that you didn't necessarily cover, like now they're covered by the company. So that's really good because it allows you also to keep your clients with you and to serve them better and
Yeah.
more. But I do want to ask you
Yeah.
about something, Helena, because one of the
Yeah.
things, the trends that we're seeing that are being forced upon us in everything is AI. And so AI is taking over. And I know that some people, I personally don't like to use AI for
Yeah.
transcription. I always call you and I ask you to do the transcription. There are some ethical issues, obviously, that come with using AI.
For
But
sure.
a lot of people are using AI now for transcripts because it's cheaper, I guess. And they just rely on that. But I mean, when I read something that comes from AI, I feel like you can tell because it doesn't understand what it's transcribing. So sometimes you can see sentences don't make sense, or there are all kinds of messy things. So I just wanted to hear, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about that because that's something that's getting and dominating a little bit every work aspect.
Yeah, and that's something we actually touched upon last time.
Mhm.
And because I'm just like a person in my house transcribing, I really didn't think it affected me too
Yeah,
much. But now that I've kind of expanded into the industry and into the United States and saw the way others were treating it, it is something that was concerning to me. However, with being for Array for a short time, um, we're able to take AI because it's coming, like you said, like it's coming. And it's better to work with it than fight it. So, how can we use these tools to better what we're doing? How can we not get rid of the humans, but make our time more efficient. So we're able to enjoy life. We're able to, go throw a ball with our kids or go meet somebody out for a date or something, right? Because go, go, go. We were talking about this before, like our cultures and stuff. Go, go, go is not healthy for anyone. You're going to burn out. And when you burn out, you're done, right? You're done. You're not bringing
yeah,
an income. Time is
yeah.
money. So we're using AI to help us um, expand what we can do and to just kind of it's like the cherry on the top of what we do, and that's what we're working on right now. It's really exciting. I feel you when you talk about transcripts with AI. I have a lot of clients that come to me that say, this is what I received from someone else. Can you perfect it? And using AI transcripts the way they are given to you by AI are very, very dangerous in court because, like you said, words matter. right? You're
Mhm.
getting a transcript. You want it to be as accurate
Yeah.
as possible. You don't want corrections. You don't want alterations. You don't want whatever. So to be able to take an AI transcript and submit it, first of all, you're not allowed. So in Ontario, you're not allowed to submit AI. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to use AI.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do any of
Yeah.
that. Um, as far as court transcripts go. But yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I heard a noise from there and I got sidetracked. So you're not allowed to use that. But once you get a transcript, and I think a lot of attorneys have had this problem where they've ordered transcripts from somebody, and I'm not here to trash talk anybody. People are new, people hear what they hear. They might even be my transcripts. I don't know, but you get something and you think, oh my God, what is this?
Mhm.
Like, this is not right. And
Yeah.
that is so dangerous to your client. It's
Yeah.
so dangerous when you get a yes or instead of no. You get an indiscernible instead of like any kind of utterance that you can make. And I've seen it. I've seen it for the past, I've been doing this for 25 years. I've seen it for 25 years. You must get someone that knows what they're doing and is good at it. To have somebody that has done this for a very long time is one thing. But when you're good at what you do, it just adds you to the next level. Do you know what I mean? So again, I'm really fortunate that I'm good. People ask me, do you like what you do? I really have no choice. This, like, it found me, I'm good at it. Before this, I was a makeup artist. So this was not where my career was going. But I found it and I was good at it. And right away, people were like, you're good at this. You're very good at this. And obviously, when somebody compliments something,
Yeah.
you get a little bit of
Yeah.
momentum. Yeah, 25 years later, yeah, I am burned out. Yeah, it's a lot to hear on a daily basis, but I know that I'm good at my job. I know that I know what I'm doing. I know I understand legal verbiage. I know I understand everything that is thrown at me. And if I don't, I get help. Do you know
Right.
what I
And
mean?
yeah, and
So,
also the big advantage that I find over AI is that whenever I want to make an order, I get to talk to you. And so we have these emails, the back
yeah, I
and
love,
forth, like the
yeah,
chats, and that's also sometimes how we can catch up because sometimes if I haven't heard from you from a while, then I'm ordering a transcript, then it allows us to reconnect. There's no connection when you're
right.
putting an order through AI. So it's really like there's this added human aspect to it that we've
That's a
developed.
bonus.
I mean, honestly, we just know each other from this line of work
Right.
because but then we developed a friendship out of it and I really like it
For
and
sure. Me too.
that's that's why I really hope that AI, even if it does get incorporated into the work, that it doesn't replace whatever we have. And I'm very happy that you're expanding and adding
Thank you.
like to your
I think the
business.
day it takes over what I do or it makes me um get rid of valuable people is the day that I'm done. Like that
Mhm.
is not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's not something that I believe in. I believe in people. I believe in connection. I mean, yeah, connection is so important with people. But when you're talking about transcripts, like I just gave a quote today for $3,000, they're probably going to be like, well, for $3,000, I won't talk to you. It's fine. You know what I mean? But like, I can't stress enough, like, you're not allowed to use AI in court, right? You can't give that in anyways. But if you're doing a rough draft or something like that, I think it's really, and a lot of lawyers are doing it, a lot of law clerks, a lot of, typists are doing it. It's really important that you know that AI cannot be the finished product. Like it's scary if you're giving that out. If you're using that as a shortcut, I can't speak to that. Like I everybody does what they want to do. Everyone is a subcontractor, they have their own business. But if you're using that and you're giving that out, it's not going to take long for you to lose a client or have the court call you out. The court can, like you said, you can tell.
Yeah.
The court can tell. And
And
yeah, it's something that your eye might miss. Like the court can tell this is AI, and they're
yeah,
not interested.
which means that even if you do rely or use AI to some extent, you still need to have someone, a human being,
A hundred
review
percent,
the transcript. So you
a
still
hundred
need
percent.
that person there. You
I
can't,
would
yeah.
like I don't use that right now. I don't use
And
AI, and I don't even use macros or anything like that. I don't use hotkeys. I type. It's easier for me just because I've been doing it for so long to type it like organically, right?
and
But Yeah, go ahead.
But sorry, but because for court proceedings specifically, you need it to be certified, right?
You do. You need it to be
I
certified.
don't know if AI is going to reach a point where it's going to be considered as certified, but you always whoever reads any court proceeding at the end, there is the signature of the a person who transcribed the text. So,
Right.
I don't know how AI is going to be doing that or if it will be accepted that it be from AI, but that's why I think that's another reason why you actually need a person to put that stamp of approval that it has been
Right.
certified.
Yeah, and you actually have somebody to back up what they're saying. I find I worked at the courthouse for many, many, many years. I was a court reporter, and so I come from that area, and I know that government will try to cut costs at any point that they can. Transcripts are very expensive. They're very necessary, but they're very expensive, and that's the first place they want to cut costs. They want to put the cost on the defense or whatever. You know what I mean? So they try to get rid of that. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if in the near future the court turns around and says, yeah, AI can do it. What the judges will accept it is a different thing, right? Because judges are still human and lawyers are human. And sometimes when you get something and it says, even if it's from a human that's an act to like that's certified to transcribe and you get it. And I mean, I think everybody's had this where they've gotten it and it's garbage. You at least can go back to the human being and say, what were you thinking here? Like you didn't, what were you listening to or whatever? Like there's someone to argue with. You can't argue with AI. It's almost like a bad day in Mother Nature when it's your wedding day. Like there's no one to argue with. So sometimes it's nice to be able to go back to somebody and say, like, what were you thinking? Or to be able to put it on that person and say, I hired this company and this is what they gave me. So like I back my work. My work is 100% backed. The girls that work for me and boys that work for me, men and ladies, are we stand by our work. So I don't know if AI does that. I wouldn't recommend it as a solid product, but I think working with it is where the future is going. And I think we have to find a way to work with it so it doesn't work against us, right? So it doesn't take over what we do. It doesn't. I've put in legal advice on ChatGPT just to laugh because the legal advice is hilarious and it's not accurate and it's literally the opposite of what you should be doing. So when they say, oh, lawyers should be scared, I wouldn't worry because that's not the human aspect of it is another thing, right? You get that human, that feel too. You know, when you're seeing somebody over Zoom or in court, you have a different feel for them. So it's like that body language, like we're humans and we have a connection. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, like I said, like for me, it's when I'm ordering, there's this whole connection that we have, like we chat and we're, like, hey, how are you doing? How is everything? And so I really appreciate these moments. That's why I actually enjoy now ordering transcripts since I
Thank
started working with
you.
you because it's fun. It's like, oh, I'm going to be talking to Helena. So that's really cool, like, so
I wish you
that's,
were closer.
yeah,
That's ridiculous that you're so far away. That's
I know.
insane.
But I mean, I'll be seeing you very soon,
Very
and I
soon. So
can't wait
excited.
to see you, Helena, because that's something that we've been planning, for a while now to finally get together. And I know we're both very busy, and like you said, we're not in the same region, but
Right.
hopefully we'll be meeting soon. But I'm very excited for all these new changes for your
Thank you.
company. And I'm very, congratulations. You've been doing really well. And it's so nice to see that you're expanding, you're getting bigger, you're adding
Thank
more
you.
services. And obviously, like, we'll just, I mean, I already, whenever someone asks me for transcripts where they can order, I always tell them you. Like, I've referred so
I
many
know
people
you've
that
been
I know.
so amazing.
I
Thank you.
refer a lot, anyone who asks me, I just tell them just go and deal with Elena because she's the best. But now it's like you're going to be able to take on more work and different type of work as well, and not just for criminal, civil. Like the expansion is also bigger on the civil side. You were
It's
already doing
literally
that,
every
yeah,
type of law you can imagine.
yeah.
We deal with that. We're like a one-stop shop.
And
So I
off
love that.
in court, outside of court, like that's
Correct.
also what
And Zoom.
yeah,
Like some
that's
people, if you're sometimes you have clients that they're in different countries that we also support. We have offices in countries around the world, but we're able to we're able to do both. So where half the boardroom is in person and you have witnesses or people on Zoom. So like it's a wonderful capability that I didn't have before. And I am I'm really looking forward to this next chapter of saying, yes, we deal with that instead of saying, no, I know somebody that does though, and not knowing, who you're giving them
Yeah.
off to kind of thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I really stand behind the work that Array is doing and their reporting and everything because I know Kim and that's where it's coming from. And she's like a pioneer in the field. So, I trust everything that they do. So yeah, very
So,
excited.
well, and I'm very excited and very happy and grateful that you're making your big announcement on my podcast. So I'm very happy to be the one announcing through Lawbreak that Helena is expanding her work. Her company has been acquired by a big company, and now they're adding more work and services so
Yeah.
they can serve you better now. And
And we're still
I'm a
here. We're
loyal,
still the
I'm a
same.
loyal customer, so I'm always going to be there. I mean, I just, like ordered not a long time ago, just something. So I'm always going to be there and promoting your work and your company's
Thank
work.
you.
And for anyone, I know a lot of people already know you and they already order their transcripts from you, Helena, and your team.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know you, I highly recommend that you deal with Helena because, like I said, and I'm honestly not joking, before I met you, it was a nightmare for me to order because it was just so like I couldn't find someone that I felt was reliable and I can always trust. Ever since I know you, you're my go-to person. It's actually fun to order transcripts now.
Hey, I'll pay for your lunch.
I'm like, no,
Just kidding. I'm joking.
that really wasn't the goal, and you know that.
No,
But I'm genuinely excited for you, and I'm very happy that you're, on my podcast making this announcement. So I want to wish you the best of
thank you.
luck, and I can't wait to
Thank you
visit.
so much.
Can't wait to
Me
visit the
too.
office, and we'll honestly, I can't wait to see where this is going because I'm sure there's going to be more and more expansion for you. You're doing so well that I can't wait to see
Thank you so
where your
much.
work will take you, Helena. Best
I
of luck.
am just my daughter's 18. She's gonna listen to this and be like, you said grateful, you said this, you said that so many times, blah, blah, blah. But like there's honestly no other word I can use. Like I love all my clients. I love all the new people. I love everybody. So I'm just very happy right now. Yeah. Catch me in a year from now. I might not love everybody as much, but we'll see. Right now,
Hard to
everything's
believe you're
roses.
such a loving person. That's one of the
Thanks.
reasons why I really like you so much, Helena. So, thank you for your time and good luck.
Thanks, Maya.
Good
I'll see
luck.
you at the end of the month.
Yes, can't wait.
Can't wait either.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.